I think it's one of the missing ingredients of education is that we teach education as like a series of facts on a, Wikipedia facts, but we don't embody them in the stories that were popular and why they were popular at the time. And I think integrate, like, my vision of a great education K through 12 is like for the humanities is like an integrated history, literature, art program where there's not really, I mean, you could study them slightly separately, but it's really one thing. You're basically studying, the literature of the 15th century, the history of the 15th century, and the paintings and art, so that you could actually understand the 15th century, right, or the 12th or the 11th, century when England is invaded by what we call France, right? Yeah. So that like to understand that you need to know the literature. You can't just understand a couple kings and hear a couple stories about wars and things like that. You need to have all of that. So yeah, and I think that's what you're kind of saying in the sense of how it's different throughout ages, and that's super important to the story.
Yeah, and currently, and that it's like it's utilized. I mean, ultimately, these are stories, and it's what we're doing that's cool is we're engaging with the story and trying to bring it to life, which is a different experience than being taught it and imagining it as a story. Being Arjuna and reading about Arjuna are very different things also. So
that's another thing. Yeah.
That's a whole different
with like
thing.
Reading Shakespeare or should you watch it?
Yeah. So it's
you have to explore it the way you want to.
Yeah.
But I do hope that people will, again, if you're seeing this before the 14th of 2025, you'll see Arjuna, Bhima, Nakula, Draupadi, Duryodhana, Bhishma, Pandava, and all the characters of the Mahabharata, and of course Krishna and
Yudhishthir, and there's a bunch of other characters. Yeah.
Lots of characters. So come learn more about it. Hopefully you found this interesting. Of like the deeper meaning and philosophical, which just the robustness of this story that very few people in the West have ever encountered, really, and it's just such a robust story.